We inside. People is what you're cooking. Yes. So they know what to do, like up, because things gonna be hot this morning. Very hot. We have a question here for the ladies. More than one question. Yeah. And we want to hear the views of, the ladies. We want to hear the men, them come out, because we know some of the men, they don't be present all the time, but we want to hear their views when this question is brought forth.
Wonder why is that question?
Yes. Yes, that question. So let me let you all know in front one time. The person is not present at the moment, right? But
as usual.
As usual.
Yes, as usual. The person is not present. I don't know if they know who it is. Normally I have question, but they don't be present.
I go whistle. Let me whistle.
Right, so we have two questions, ladies. So in the meantime, between time, right? Number one. Ladies, there is a man for 4 years.
Right.
Get into it one time. One time.
We dealing 4 years now.
4 years.
4 years.
Let me hear
And the man stop give you money.
Like Citibank, how she
right?
alone. What I have paid alone or something?
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Yes, so you're in a relationship. Yes, the man stop give you money. 4 years.
4 years.
What are you going to do? Yeah.
You
think anything going strong.
I paid alone.
Find our next man to give me money.
Like when we with our over, we shall pay alone. With me that stuff. I Citibank. We are Royal Bank.
That should be the penny bank.
I don't really know nothing about that now.
Who does come up with these questions?
I never really take no allowance from
I
always have my own.
Right.
I never really get no allowance, like,
right, so.
Had an allowance getting from a man and, yes, and every month again, a 500 or 1,000, whatever. I never really had that situation.
No, but, but it's said that us men have to give all your, because our money is your money. Your money is your money and not we money.
They call it P-tax.
So when we have to go to work, we had a mob job. About beg back all you for we money. What kind of mad thing is that?
Well, Mike, you have to pay pussy tax to say.
I don't know about that. But then all you have to pay. Then all you have to pay. All you have to pay. Taxes.
Tax.
Hi, Abby. So, I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to answer the question again.
Tax free.
Right. I'm going to answer the question again. This question is from Rihanna. Yeah, just putting it out there. So Rihanna wants to know, ladies, if it is with a man 4 years and all of a sudden he stopped giving you money. So he used to give you money before and he stopped giving you money. What are you going to do?
No, I feel Rihanna question is the life she living. So she figure
one time.
She figure Abby, Verena, Jason. Well, me know about you and Lion. That's your only story. I know I don't live that life. So
me.
Yeah, I feel we asking them questions because she in that relationship right now. That's why she hiding and she don't want to be here. Yeah.
So where she is? Where she is?
Exactly.
She's on her way. She's on her way home, right?
On her way home.
We saw her in one location this morning, and now she's going to another location.
Listen, man.
Tax free.
I have been privileged to be around independent women. So when I hear this kind of question, it shows again where some young ladies are at in their mind. Because if you're with a guy or with a girl, I believe it's two persons coming together to do something, right? Whether it be you're going on a vacay, you know how much it costs, and you come half and half. I find that these kind of young ladies have this mentality that we win them some kind of cash response. Or we is alone, we borrow some money
Is
from
that
them or something.
tax? Is that
So I
tax?
trying to figure out what kind of men. So how you going into the relationship? All right, me and you dealing. So every month you gotta give me this. I think it's very distasteful. And women, I think women evolve. Maybe I might be wrong because these things come into play. So I believe women evolve to
Yeah.
a place where they have their own money, their own car, their own house. So even if they're coming together with a man, you know it's half and half, right?
Exactly.
It
I
would be,
agree.
I mean, no, it would have the odd instance where all you know how to get in a man money. Let me forget. Right? All you know when they're ready to just repeat. The little repeat ain't nothing. But I find it odd that every month I pay in a bill.
Uh-huh.
You know what I
Is
mean?
that tax?
You know, if you're
You had to pay
broken,
property tax. You had to pay
yeah,
VAT.
like if you're
You had to
broken,
pay, you
right?
had to pay pussy tax.
Let's decide. Decide, I mean, mountain you reach, the man must have a little excess in the pocket, the wallet. It's a
What you
babes.
mean?
You're running and you touch it a little bit. I could understand that. But for me to think that every month I pay in a rent.
Yeah. Like a standing order. It's a standing
Standing
order.
order. Claiming? You're claiming?
I mean, tell me what you think about this. I mean, let's keep going.
Yeah.
That's not fair. I don't find it fair. I don't find
So,
it fair. I mean, tell
yeah.
us what
So
you
we
think.
have Nicola. She was saying earlier on that she don't ask man for no money. First up. Because man can reproach. And now she's saying, well, honestly, if that happens to me, I would ask him what's happening. Now from the beginning we would have figured out how we managing money for the home and our own money. So having a conversation about how the money is spending. That's what Nikki is saying. And then Mrs. Lewis saying, ladies, be independent. So you don't have to depend on the
I
man
agree.
for money.
I am independent.
Right?
No, but
Yeah.
I understand it have independent women that they still charge tax, right?
I just still get
They
I
still
still
charge a
take a
tax.
tax. Yes.
They have their own money, right? Dependent, but they will still expect the husband, or the boyfriend, or whatever, to give them this money every month because there's a woman and there's my husband giving me money to do X, Y, and Z.
Meow.
Right?
Meow.
No.
Meow.
If there is a boyfriend and a girlfriend situation, right? We know why I have to buy everything and do it. Fine, we come over that so long now. That is so out. To me, it's out. If we quoting, I quoting you, you quoting. Is the both of us dating together? It's not you alone responsible for making me feel good and I just have to feel nice as a woman. No, because the man, you have to treat the man nice too. You have to treat him. This expectation that I must be like a princess and don't do nothing, and the man must work hard and slave to do everything for me is not fair. It's not equal. It's not a good balance, right?
Yeah.
So I would say it needs to be equal.
It needs to half and half, I say.
If you have to pay, according to Mike, if you gotta pay pussy tax, then I have to pay cup tax. If that's how we go.
Meow.
You have to go the both ways.
Meow.
So Sonali is saying, firstly, I don't ask no man for money. I
like
buy my
that,
pants, my
I
hair,
like that.
and my shoes, clothes on my own. If I was in that situation, nothing would be wrong with getting it on your own 2 feet.
No, again,
Again, but people claiming
this
people
is
man.
showing us the mentality of some of these girls outside in this
You hear
place.
what Jazan say?
People
I know
claiming people
Jazanda
man.
takes it.
What kind of thing is that? Go claim people
Jazanda, I
man.
know Jazanda takes she little tax in and out. What I'm saying,
You hear what I just say?
What I'm
Don't
saying
claim people
is
man
that
as well.
the
People love to claim.
relationship is half and half. That's why I believe.
Yes.
I don't know if women believe that. I believe it's half and half. But there's a time money reach here, You know where us go. You waited to get your little pay. And you're dipping your wallet. Nothing wrong with that. If the man have been and all around, and if you have been and he, girl, and the girl will take the chance. I don't know. But it's half and half because when you don't have, he could have when he don't. So it's that kind of thing. So now I hear in this question, very disturbing. You're with a man 4 years. So if you with a man 4 years and he handling you all the time, and this year COVID come and he cannot do what he used to do, that means you're the right out. I try to figure out. So Chica, what's the next question? So
I have a question too.
Go ahead.
What about the girl claiming the man and it's not she man?
Oh God, that's the next thing.
Well, that's the next thing.
That's the
next thing. You're claiming something which is not yours.
It is yours, but it is yours. A lot of girls do that. A lot of girls
love to do that.
If you're paying for tax for something that's not yours.
That's not yours.
You're paying tax, but it's not yours.
Sugar
You're
boom,
paying
boom,
tax
boom.
down the line.
Sugar
You're
boom,
paying
sugar
tax
boom,
down the line, but that's not yours, though.
Sugar daddy.
You were saying 50-50.
Sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Sugar daddy.
Abby, that's not yours.
Sugar daddy.
Nikki say, I ain't claiming nobody man.
I'm not claiming nobody man. If it's my man, it's my man. That's my man. Me ain't claiming.
Sugar daddy.
So Mike,
daddy. Yeah.
Mike, is it that this is our old time style? Or is it? I'm trying to figure it out. Because I hear them girls in New York talking like this too. They have a kind of squad in New York to say, well, you have to pay this and you have to buy this and you have to, right? So what do you think that's stemming from? What that mentality?
No, but I remember also, you're correct when you're saying, now we're not saying the ladies on the live is like that. But you have some women today,
or
some young women today who like to be,
they look small, but
or have another man for
He's giving his views. Ladies, they're wrong.
For convenience purposes, right? In the sense as not this sugar daddy, but there's a word we use a lot, like you're sponging off the man. You have a man, but you're sponging off our next man. Because the man you have ain't getting nothing. So you find a next man to sponge off of.
I find that so strange now how they expressing themselves.
Yeah. It's a normal thing. That's been going on a long time.
A lot of girls do that. That's big in England. Sugar daddy.
Yes.
That's your sauce. What you mean?
So Nikki is saying,
we have to look for a sugar daddy.
saying she want no sugar daddy. She afraid of that on top of her. She afraid of drop that on top of her.
Yes, just take all the money.
And share like the older men.
That kind of rudeness to the rudeness.
Hey, sugar daddy, I'll put them to sleep and take all the money. Give them a pill.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, how you mean?
Put them to sleep. Give them a sleeping tablet. Yeah, put them to sleep. And I empty that bank account. I empty that bank account so fast.
You see, that's what I tell you. Some women today are the priorities wrong. Real wrong.
Not really.
Yeah, some have it wrong. They really
I mean, I would always say it's a hustler, Mike. I would always say it's a survival kind of thing. I would see ladies who talk like this. I wouldn't say you're hungry, but you're at a state where you can't handle yourself and you're leveraging. Maybe it's a pretty young lady and they have older guys who must stable that like a certain look, and then you're leveraging that look for money. Right? You're not really stable in your own. That you have to now leverage your sexiness, your youth, your beauty. It's a form of prostitution.
Yeah, but then
it's a form of prostitution because
Abby and Jizan are saying you have something called friends with benefits. That's a big thing.
But that's the benefits for you paying a tax. The benefits.
But here,
nobody question is.
What if?
The question is.
What if you're not doing nothing for the man? The man just won't take you money. Where you
Yeah,
must
yeah,
No.
exactly. The man
For
see a pretty
some,
girl just want to spend
sure
When
that
you
money.
is
What is that?
here,
I will
the
take
man,
it.
man is an
the man
agent.
just like how
When
you
you
look
is
it. And he
but
wants to make sure
looking
you
for
always
something,
looking good. So he just giving you
Yeah.
money. I must
yeah, but
tell
the
the man no.
question is,
I
No,
don't
I
have
ain't
to do
telling him.
nothing.
I
He just
saying
come
yeah.
in and give
yeah,
you
but
money.
ladies, the question is it wrong? Is it
Come and
right?
say no.
I
Because
told you. From a woman's perspective,
from
all
a
you're
woman's
representing here,
perspective, is it
so don't go off
wrong
for that
or
tangent.
is it right? Would you like,
Comment section.
would
All
you,
you're representing the woman here. So careful, bye bye, take and record it.
yeah. Now, would you
All you're
We
representing
appreciate,
recorded it.
ladies,
I
record
recording too?
that.
Would you appreciate the fact that your man in that situation too?
It have men as take women for advantage.
Well, what I'm
Use them
saying,
for
Mike,
money.
now,
It
as I
have
say
men
again,
men
the
money
hustle.
from men.
Mike
It have
is a
men getting
hustle.
money from men. And they had to do
It's a
nothing.
hustle, Mike. It have young fellas looking nice and older ladies like them, and they spend behind them. But that is a bit different to you knowing when you get paid, you have to take out X amount of dollars and give to this person. To me, that's totally different. Because it really a number like
No,
you're
but
paying a
but
fellow if I
yeah,
win
but
you.
Shulan,
Right?
that is if you're in
It's
a
a
relationship.
condition there.
If you're
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
It's a
relationship,
condition.
it's different.
No,
If you're in a
and it's a
relationship, it's
lady,
different.
sometimes your money just jump out if they're doing good jobs, you know.
Yeah,
If they're doing a good
It
job, man.
is.
yeah.
If
So
the
it's
lady
Nobody can
handling
pay
she
for my
business,
services.
let me tell
I
you something, yeah, Mike. If she handling she business, you just feel compelled to, hey, let she eat something, let she come spoil her. If a woman getting spoiled because she's doing a good job, that is still different than you saying every month I have to pay this. Like if it's a bill, I have to pay she this amount. That is
yeah.
totally different. You understand? Just like a man,
Yeah.
if a man doing done good work,
Mm-hmm.
and the mama say, oh God, this man handling thing, but let me see if I can buy and watch or a little something. You feel compelled to yeah,
But
it's sweet.
but as Trini
Marina, you
say,
know what? When they take the little trimble and
no,
working,
but
workers
as
out there.
Trini say, you have a lot of young men today where women
When
who
you
we
what?
call
All the workers out there.
cougars, women you call cougars,
Yeah.
women you call cougars, they more or less will take care of a young man without ease.
All right, what
and
I'm saying
turn
again,
cottage she
and she
outside.
Yeah,
saying about the cougars, it is not as if the gentleman say, lady, you have to pay X amount when I get paid. It's totally different. It's that she
Mm-hmm.
just take care, maybe she know like
Yeah.
go your rent, maybe she go pay it, or he likes certain clothes, she'll buy it. But it's not a standard money that you have to pay like a phone bill or a light bill or that what I mean. So when the question was posed, ladies, I want all your honest opinion. The man was together with the woman for 4 years, and at the maybe COVID or the fourth year, he stopped just giving that money. How would you treat with that if it is a serious, tangible relation?
You have to go and fend
Go
for
on,
yourself.
Abby.
Well, to
Abby,
me,
let me hear from your
I want
girl.
to know why.
I I mean if it would be unfair if during the COVID, work slow down, he ain't getting as much money as before, then you have to have that kind of understanding that he can provide like how he used to. But then if
Mm-hmm.
he is paying your bills at a separate house and he have his own, to me that's a bit unfair, and you have to have that understanding that he
yep.
can't support you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't feel no how.
I agree.
Yeah.
There. That's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yes.
is it morally right or morally wrong?
it's
Right.
to
So
me
the question is, Nikki, if it is you are in a relationship with someone for 4 years, so this is really the ladies, right? You're in a relationship with someone for 4 years. COVID came and they stopped giving you the money that they used to give you. What would you do in that situation? Good morning, Kareem. What would you do in that situation? Right? Now, the whole thing about it is, we know what COVID did, right? So, if it is you're in a situation, it might have one person handling all the bills at a certain time. Now, as Mrs. Lewis says, sometimes marriage makes a difference to some people. If somebody is in a serious, committed relationship, it may make a difference. And if it is, they're just having a friends with benefit situation, it is very much unfair for somebody to just be giving you money every month. Like if it is you have I paying you for whatever services. Right now, Trinity says she paying man for no sex. That's supposed to come free. Right? She paying man for sex. Yeah?
Now, what about these men who have mistresses? Now, I know over
Well, that's
here
a
it
whole different. Yes, we know it have men with different households. They may not even be married to any. They may just be with one for a longer period of time, and they have other families. Now that is real tough. That is real tough. Right? But when the question was asked about the lady and the man for 4 years, some people could be together for 4 years, but they don't have any substance in that relationship, you know. They're just there, like if you know, wherever you're going with the flow, right? Some people may have some substance, yeah. So the thing about if it is you depending on the man to take care of you all the time, that is wrong. Right? We're talking 50-50 all the time. 50-50. It have time, as Lion say, it mightn't have a 50-50. One might be holding the fort. Yeah, one might be holding the fort. So when I saw the question, I was like, nah, this is not the right mentality to be going into any relationship with where you think that the man have to be giving you money.
I find there's a kind of question there where unless the person, the individual, live in that kind of relationship, would ask something like that. Because that 4 years, not a year, not 2 years, not 2.5, but 4, like plenty. Like plenty.
So in those two, I mean, I don't think
4 years.
Anything in that 4 years.
I don't think that some of us, before getting into a relationship, access the person's financial health. You understand? That one thing we don't do. In all the topics we discuss, we talk about pheromones, height, body shape, things, abs, and all these nice things and how we talk in my ears. But we never talk about financial health when coming to relationships, and that is the number one reason for the divorce rate in the world. But we don't start to talk about it in the beginning of the relationship. And it's only later on that is the thing that maybe erodes relationship. Because if you are a young lady and you're telling me I have to give you X, whatever, for whatever reason, that means you have no money. That means you're broken. And I was telling Chika yesterday, I say women don't like broken men. I don't think a woman who is working hard for her stuff, who is providing for herself, educated, would want a gentleman that is not on at least that level of earning something together so that the life could, because we can't go in with love. You can't go on the plane with love. You can't go on the vacation with love. Right? So love is not the only thing. So if you're assessing the financial health of a person, the person trying to tell you have to give them something. They have no money. That means there's a leech. They come in to feed off of you. They come in to see. And if it's a man doing the same thing in the same way, if the lady working hard every day, I talked about it in Chica yesterday. If the woman working hard every day, and you as a man and saying, well, let me pay the light bill, girl. Let me pay the phone bill. Let me see if I could go on the road and get 2 days work and that might pay the water rate. Yes, now, man. Because if you could sit down and watch the woman working hard and you not adding to the home, whether you, I mean, that's a serious relationship we're talking, you know what I mean? Then you eat
we're talking fly by night.
You're eating out, you're bathing, and yet you're not contributing.
And you're wearing a next man underwear.
Contribute, Mike, just come up with these things. But contribution don't necessarily have to be monetary, though. Right?
Verena, hear what I'm saying.
Sometimes the contribution can be that you're cleaning up and you're preparing meals and all of that. That's a contribution, even though you're not working.
Verena.
Yes.
When I was telling Chica this, I said, when women work hard for their money. I grew up with 5 women, so I could talk. When women
It's
work
a different
hard
kind
for
of
the dollar and they reach and they start to do so, light bill, rent, internet, food. You do that 1 month. You do that 2 months. You do that 6 months. After a while, it matter how clean your house is. Right? Because your money is becoming a revolving door that you're just working and it's no savings, no nothing. I just been on it. So for a young lady now, if a man is working hard and a man is
it's
providing and a man is doing what you and she come now to tell me about alligators and you home doing nothing. Well, let's tell me what should happen.
Sure, I'm talking about
Right.
that
This is
household
Caribbean
where it's just a man and a woman alone. No children and things.
Ivy pack up she clothes to leave because John was down and out. All alone he was left to grieve. She had an ex-man in South. She said openly, she say I really love you, Johnny, but you ain't have no money. So what will my future be even though you say you love me? We can't love without money. No, we can't make love on hungry belly.
Right, don't let go ahead.
Well, he has a point.
That song is the truth. That song is the truth. That song is the truth. I don't, honestly, I don't want, as Shalon say, I can't come home every day for 6 months, a year, 2 years, however, dishing out bills, and it just revolving, my money only going in bills and food, and you home doing nothing, and it will be an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
It will not be nice.
And it's
and
not,
I am not the one to sit home either and have you work and I don't contribute. I am not like that.
Because it's not we in a different now. Trinity saying there are lots of men like that also. They're taking advantage of the woman with a higher salary. Right? And Verena, you were saying that's how the situation, the relationship, it may not have children in it, but there are some women who will be home. The man going out working hard, right? They have children, and when he come home, he still have to organize something to eat, right? The place dirty, right? It ain't clean. So it's like what he was doing when he was home whole day now. It have nothing, long time, when they saying, it have homemakers. Long time when it was one person providing the man, but we're not in that time anymore. We're really not in that time.
I keep
and
saying
it has some men who paying is the sending their wife to the gym, the sending she to whatever class she wants to do, giving her whatever car to go and buy clothes, and they have maid, so she don't have to do nothing. You see that?
Yeah, but you have a point. You have a point. Now, the word for that, when a man is, like for instance for me, I open like a talk that. I mean, I've worked in the UK, I've worked here. In my situation now, this year working, I'm home. Now I do husband duties, right? Not to say that there's no money around, but I do household duties. When she come home, the bloomers and them on the line, my bloomers on the line, the clothes wash, or maybe she might probably cook when she come home, it depends. So that's another thing we had to look at. Even though, as Shika said, the coin has flipped now. Before we used to come home as men and your woman washing wares, she washing your dirty underwear that you jumped somebody fence the night before. She washing everything, but she never complaining. She cooking, taking care of the children, because men used to be bringing the bacon home. Now, time has changed, where women have gone on to educate themselves. Not that men are not educating themselves, but women have gone on to educate themselves now that they are at a higher end of the job market. And for a man who probably maybe having it hard, working, but I always say he's supposed to support, whether it's sexual, physical, in some other ways. But if he home, he has to
You
do
see
something.
that
Nikki is
sexual
saying that
support?
is true. We ain't about that. But Trini Nikki is saying that we have women who working hard all day and still have to come home and perform all her wifely
All the
duties
duties
Oh,
and
and it's
let's
not
everything
say,
that's
finished.
considered
Shika,
woman duties.
guys, let me
Right?
say,
It's not
That's
guys,
right.
not to do
We'll
it. Say
talk
no.
for
In
that.
some cases, they do have healthy young men and they sit there ass down all day doing nothing, and that is true.
Nothing.
They
so
just
That's
sit
true.
down
True
playing
play
games all day.
say
games.
good
They
morning,
will play games
fellas.
all day and do nothing
Guys, say good morning
when
to
you're
Yes.
my
busy
daughter.
working.
Just eat Chini. That's Crystal.
Uh-huh.
She's
Hi,
first.
Crystal.
She's now joining. Young
Hi,
mother just got
Crystal.
married. I had a
Right.
fishing gun. I had to force her to get married. So
Right. So be
You have to
listening.
force her
Now,
to get married, but what is this?
hold on.
Let's joke
We
here. Let's
want
joke
to
here.
be
Morning,
very,
Crystal.
very, we want to be very clear because this is a very, what you're cooking enough in a serious topic because what you're cooking take this bit off as a real serious conversation.
Yeah.
We have to have balance in what we're doing, right? The
Yes.
bills of today, long time, didn't really have much bills as what we have today, right?
Exactly.
And it is unfair. Whether you be a man, this is not a man or woman scenario. Whether
No.
you be a male or a female, you should have 20 children, Verena. You could have 10 children, so I ain't talking about children and non-children. It is unfair to put the burden of the
On one
bills of
woman.
this world on one individual in the home. It could cost you cheaper to pay somebody to come and watch your child for 200 a day in TT, and you go out and you make a month salary. Because it's only because COVID the daycares them closed up. But daycares was running. You
Yeah.
understand? It is very, very unfair, whether it be a man or a woman, to put all the strain on these bills. Look at the inflation. You see grocery price. One person, unless you're extremely well off.
$20 for cold beef,
You understand what I'm saying? You
Listen,
cannot
What?
put
I
that
can't
strain.
I
Yes,
can't buy saltfish now.
20
I in
I
serious
TT
mean,
trouble.
for cold
I
I
in
beef.
real
mean,
trouble.
$30 for
I
two little
mean,
piece of
Yeah.
pigtail.
Abby, good
I
thing the Rasta have a little thing in
Plant
the
your
pocket,
garden
Abby. You're not going to
vegetarian.
hungry.
But Farina, I went in a
That one thing you could
supermarket.
have buy. You
I
had
went to
no
a
money, you
supermarket.
scraping and you could have
Listen,
buy a little pigtail or a
you
cold beef.
can,
But
I
no.
can't
you
buy
can buy
saltfish. I can't buy
burrito.
saltfish.
Abby,
Yeah,
listen,
it's the same
we
thing
watching
here. It's
our
expensive.
inflation rate at this point. It is extremely unfair because the salary not matching inflation. If we have 2% in
Matching.
inflation, your salary not matching the 2%, so you're buying expensive
No.
goods with cheaper dollars. You're not. It is unfair. I don't care if you have children. I don't care what is the situation. I don't care. You can't put all the stress on the woman, and you cannot put all the stress on the man. We have to at least be fair to make that
Balance.
statement without
Call
any.
balance. Balance.
We
Yeah,
have
Balance.
to
we
balance.
cannot, we
Balance.
cannot do that. If you walk in the grocery, Trinidad, I know it's different. But I watching inflation in our grocery alone, right? One person can do that very nice. Time if you have a rent to pay plus grocery plus lights, traveling yourself, your amenities, your toiletries, you in
Rent is like
problem.
suicide.
You in problem. Right? So
I
for
say
me
rent
now
is
to
like a
say,
suicide always. Like,
yeah.
I know.
So for me to say
They
I
need to
stay in
put some
home, Verena.
regulations on rent.
For me to say,
It's
Verena, I stay in home. Whether I with a committed relationship is a committed relationship. It ain't not if you're married or not. Because them pain will be your pain. Anyhow you take it. Them children is your children. Right?
Yeah.
So my
Yeah.
point is, I can say I stay in home and I have the woman now trying to manage all these bills that inflated already and utilities and toy. That is impossible, man. Unless that woman making plenty money. And that is not how it is good. Right? That is what I believe. Everybody have their own reason. Check out comment
Yeah.
section.
Yeah. Trini, Nikki making a good point here. She said, as someone said earlier, even if you're working for less money or not working, as a man, get up and help where you can in what you are good at. I don't like the kitchen, but if my man is a good cook, I will do other things. But it all depends on the couple, right? So everybody have different things. Mrs. Lewis is saying, what about if one of the spouses could only buy grocery and there are bills to pay? So it all depends. Somebody may handle the phone bill, internet bill, and next person might say, I will handle the groceries, or they might come together on the rent. So it depends on the situation. They work through the situation and they make it as balanced as possible. Right? Trinity said, to be honest, who helps us with this socialization process, preparing us for marriage. That is why couples pre-counseling marriage is important. Now, I know it have people who get premarital counseling, get counseling before they enter into the marriage, and still things could change, Right? Things could change, it may not work out.
You see, the thing is people's values. When you grow up,
yes, long time, yeah.
And 6 months counseling can't help take that away,
No. Because long time, it didn't have no premarital counseling. The court, they make up their mind, they're going to be committed, and people in long relationships. So like my parents, they married 50 years now. Right? 50 years. That people who married so long and things. You have some, you'll see people married for 45, 50 years. Their whole lifetime. It was different back then. And now, people, you know how it is. And as I was saying earlier, long time, it didn't have the same amount of bills. So now it's the two parties working. Because the bill's different. It's not the same. It's really not the same. Yeah? So we really need to find that balance and see. So people talk about all the monetary, emotional well-being. And that was the next question that was asked by Rihanna for the hot seat. If it is the man working whole day and then he come home and he on his phone, but he not spending time with you and the child, what will you do? So you home seeing about the child, but when he come home, he's not having any quality time, as the saying goes.
Interaction.
With you and the child. What will you do? Now, some women will say once the man bringing in the door, some women will say once the man bringing in the door, it don't matter wait till to do when he come home. It have women who are like that. Once the man handling whatever money and thing and he bringing it in and he cashing, they have no problem. To say he could go with whoever he want, he could do whatever. Just bring the money home. That's how some women just think, right? Everybody thinks differently.
I am a person. I love to talk. I love to communicate. I want to share my feelings. I want you to share your feelings. I believe in that kind of relationship. So that ain't gonna work for me, sorry. I'm gonna tell you about it because we don't decide to be committed to each other. It has something that I think about you, right? So I'm gonna talk to you about it, and that's the importance of communication in a relationship. You're supposed to be able to say, hey, I don't like that, and the other person's supposed to be able to compromise within reason, right? Well, okay, babe, when I come home, why is yours? And then I will go on my phone, things like that. So,
yes,
I believe
well, we have Mrs. Lewis saying she is sharing her husband, so might know that they're not shareable. And Nikki is saying that word commitment is important. Yes, that word is a very strong word, commitment. And what are your grounds of commit? Some people, commitment, they have that as well on condition too, They're committed only under certain circumstances. If it is not under these conditions, then there should be no commitment. That's how some people will think, right? So, yeah. Now, Trinity is also saying there are lots of women long time have to meet their husband at their job when they got paid to ensure that they get their money to run the household before it goes to the rum shop. Yeah, right? Now, it has some men, they know they're going to the, they know that they're going to the rum shop. It has some will put aside the money and hand the wife and say the money, you handle the groceries and the whatever, the bills and things. And he make sure he have his money aside so that he can go online and clear his head. Right? So now every culture is different. right? Some people, based on their religious beliefs, it will make them, behave in certain ways. And it is still happening now. And then of course we know now things are changing. So there are different types of relationships people are having that the old schoolers wouldn't agree with. And that's why some people, the marriages don't last as long as it used to. Right? Because condition. Condition.
Pay on your tax. Pay upon your tax for your what the best grade. You know what I mean? So people not having as much disposable income as they used to have before. Again, so it's the man that's lying or everybody is lying, but how much you're lying could be determined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, if you had the disposable income where you could handle all your bills and around all day while with money in your pocket and everything handled, that is good. But we're looking at the general population who are not like that. And then the pressure. So I think we should really strive for balance in the relationship, whether it be male or female. And everybody see me bills, wherever you live. So I can't expect a woman to see them kind of bills and expect to stay home, dig the nose, and the man handle that. Or the woman making the money and you home maybe playing game or some kind of thing. You know what I mean? You have to go out there. As I was telling Chica, I say, it's a thing happening out there. If you were moving around and going out, they call your partner, what kind of hustle it have? What work it have? What things it have? Because I personally, if I married or in a committed relationship and I see the woman, all she money going in there, I'm not going to feel comfortable with that. That is just me. If I had to go and find a 2 days work somewhere a week, and then come and say, well, look this for the water. You know what I mean? I go in and do it. Here, I damn in me love you, You see, when we here in love, we talking about just because you're committed 10 years. I love no. I can love you, see you working every day, and I not going out and seeing to make something too.
What is love?
Something off your back.
What is love, Shalan?
You should watch it. Yeah, watch it like yesterday.
Yeah, I'm if I watch it.
Like from last time.
It's true. I can't love you and watch you stressing yourself and to make it comfortable.
Yeah, but
it don't even have to be love.
Right.
Just care.
Thank you.
If I be working slaving and I home and I be getting the dollar and I only telling Abby, when you come home, you're gonna bring a box of this for me. When you're coming home. Listen what I'm telling you. When you go out, you could go out and look and you will get something. And you will move forward. You have to take that step. Some people blood just get sweet hope. It has some people they home for a long period of time, the blood just get sweet. Not in my mother house. So you can't be here working and you want to eat it. You have to go and work, it doesn't matter. And if the woman seeing the man trying, her brain will change. If you're trying and you're not getting through, she could say, well, hey, my man always trying.
These days, I eat cracks and cheese. Cracks and cheese. If it are no crack, if it are no cheese, I eat cracks.
It's a spoiled child, right? I ain't no spoiled child. I might be look like a spoiled child. Me ain't no spoiled child. I know how to go and get it. You understand?
Oh, gosh, Nikki.
Right?
Nikki, I say where you go to the man who have no good grade.
Hey, I eat
have no good grade.
You're not person you don't upgrade.
I know she was coming with that, you know.
Yeah.
No man ever bringing no cracks and cheese to me.
Cheese and cracks.
I eat KFC. I eat KFC.
Listen. Let me be real on it. Let me be real. And I know women does work hard. I'm not saying it have, the question come from a woman about the man giving money, but women does work hard all day. I see no man picking up garbage. I see no man mixing cement. I just see. I ain't saying nothing that I ain't see it. So imagine a woman is doing this. And I as a man, home all day, every week, every month, for the past so much months. That is not right. It don't matter if you're married. It don't matter if the woman say, babe, I go handle it. Baby, I go handle it. That is not right. That is not right to put the strain. So when she seen you going out and you make a little 2 days work, you come back in, you take your little thing and you pay a water bill. It ain't much, but you're doing something. She will look at you different and she will respect you. You see, man does not respect in the house, but respecting something earned. Right? You want woman respect you and earn she respect. She ain't respecting you just because she like you or you're
It
your
goes,
husband
hey, it had to go
or you
both
right?
ways. It goes both ways,
True
Shirley.
talk,
Yes, but
Kafi.
what
Yeah,
I'm
True
trying
talk.
to
yeah.
say is that
Goes
what
both
I'm
ways.
saying goes both ways, man.
Respect don't
Whether it
come
be a
just so.
man, whether it be a woman, it is right for the man to be working hard and that woman staying home, they doing nails every week. Right? Same way.
But they,
Well,
can't, they
if you
don't do that
want
Show
the
me
again.
your
woman
nails
nails to
there,
be
Jazan.
They do that again.
Jazan, show me your nails.
You got what you got looking for, right?
me, I don't do the
Forget
nails.
going why. Just tell all you what is it? All you go had the
Nails
time
always
to
do here, always do,
I just
What you
asked if
mean?
the ladies agree with what I'm saying. You know. I want to know the ladies agree, whether it be man or
Yeah,
woman,
yes, we agree. We
I
right?
agree, we
agree. I
agree.
agree.
Well,
If
I
I
agree.
am a man and work hard and you see me going out there and I go get a little hustle, I go get 2 days here and I'm going back out and I'm going back out and I'm trying, even if I'm failing, you will respect me for that. As opposed if I just home
Yeah,
every day. Yeah? Want to talk to
Wow.
me?
Yeah,
it's
but
true.
So
when
Nikki
you
I
say
when you
can't,
leave
no,
to
I
go to
can't sit
work,
down home.
when you leave to go to
I
work
can't
as
sit
a
down
man,
home every day
yeah.
and you ain't
But when
doing
you
nothing.
leave to go to work as a man, like the video we saw on Facebook, the man going to work every day, the washerman coming to fix pipe every day till he end up getting catch. So a man in country,
He
the
coming to fix the
washerman
leak.
coming every day to fix the leak.
Right.
Yeah, until he eventually get catch. So it's a win-lose battle.
until
Sometimes
the
you go out there,
woman get catch,
you
not
know.
the man, is the woman who get catch in
Yeah,
the
that
house
was
because she
say
married to
the
the
woman get catch,
And
but
the and the man and she
the
husband
washerman was
saying
fixing the pipe all the time.
she giving
Yeah,
she
you have
a
fixed the
little
pipe.
hot everything. But you know what? I don't feel that man had a good grade. He didn't have a good grade.
Who?
Because if a man giving me allowance every month, I mess up 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, and he's still here. That grade, something with that grade,
But
it
he
ain't good.
gave the woman money all the time. So what she wanted again? She wanted
But I
the
wouldn't stay
man,
with
the
you.
washerman to
I wouldn't
fix the
stay with you
leak.
if it's that.
But the
You know?
washerman fixing the leak all the time. Wait is she
right.
wasn't
So
paying. They
Nikki
wasn't
saying
paying
her
the
mother
washer
was
bill.
Who's filling the
always
whole
an
shit?
independent
Good
woman.
man. Yeah, he
She learned
cares.
from that.
Wow. That makes
She can going on
Yes.
later.
Right, so just now read this comments and Ali say, how can you I be with you and what you suffer? Working the plantation feels hard and rough, but like master. Yes, so you don't want to be not contributing and sitting scratching, doing nothing, feeling all is well. Right? Trinity say, I don't like man who inconsiderate. Yes, everything vice versa. Yes, so later we have the effects of COVID-19 on the family, the blueprint and the topic is access. Yes, that gender thing is that we need to stop saying man, this is a man role and this is a woman's role. Right? There are things men could cook, women could cook. Right? Everybody should be able to clean, everybody should be able to
Trinity.
wash clothes, everybody could be able to comb hair. Well, she said, Lion, I will respect a man who hustling for money, but don't go and hustle woman pum too. And women don't let wasserman come to dig up a hole. Right? So your
And
man
you know
out
that
there
was a
working
man with the big
hard.
hole.
That man,
But is
your
that
husband
hey?
out there working hard and you home bringing a next man into your marital home. That disrespectful.
But it don't always be
Right.
the
With the
washer
churn
man.
right there.
It
And
It
the
could
don't
be
always
churn
be a
any
home.
washer
man.
man.
It,
Yeah, that's
That's
it's
sad.
whatever
Right,
man.
That's
Paul?
sad.
That is very disrespectful.
Very.
That is grounds
Exactly.
for divorce. I will
Yep.
say that is grounds for divorce. Right? And where the man had to win in that situation. Women should not be doing
The
that.
man
So
love his
women
wife.
do, yeah.
I can tell you
And you
that
see
that
the
man
man
love his
say,
wife.
yeah, the man stand up there and talk, good, no. So if it was sometimes if it's our
Yeah,
next man,
Yeah.
it's all
The man
hell break loose,
shot.
you know.
Yeah. Long time.
exactly.
Take out the puya. What?
That man
I
was
mean,
real. May know what happened after, but the
no.
man on the video was real
But
calm. He
Chica.
tried to hold. Yeah,
He
No,
love
but
his wife,
Chica.
and you see he studying his family too. He
No,
trying,
but
and
all
yeah
you
the
have to
children,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah, but you guys have to understand. Maybe it's something that he probably felt was going on long time. Remember,
For a while.
you always, exactly, as a man and a woman, even when you're having sex, you always tend to feel something different. So if she's doing something else, sleeping out, or he's sleeping out, you will feel it. The fact that he was so calm, it says that he probably figured something was going on. He probably figured something going on, and it's just that he come and catch you was man. I think you was
but
man.
he could have act violent too. He
Yeah,
just chose
but I
to
think
be
He could
you
have
was
violent.
yeah, but
patient
you was
and
a man
calm,
get
eh?
catch. You was a man get catch because
But it happened
apparently
before. It happened
no,
before, you know.
yeah,
She do that
yeah,
before.
yes. So he
It
got
wasn't
caught.
something new. So that's probably
No,
why he
that's what I'm
that way too.
saying. So the husband or the common law husband had an inclination something was going on. But what happened to the wasserman? The reason he get caught because the vice grip that he normally works with probably failed. So he gets stick. He gets stick.
My goodness, Mike.
That man now have a ring in this thing on
Yep.
Facebook.
Yeah, it all over. It all over.
I want
it
to
all
see
over.
this video. I haven't seen
Must
it.
look for it.
And
Ask Lion.
things.
Lion go find it for you. He just find everything. Ask him.
Yes, I would like
I
to.
was
Actually, that's
watching
my
the man
duty,
finger.
eh?
He have a ring on his finger.
It was real bad. Yeah, the wasserman had a ring on his finger. It's real bad. I mean, it's
I mean,
wrong.
guys, just dig up and find the thing, boy.
Yeah, Lion go find it. Lion go find it. She can go and look for that.
Is I am
You
the
see?
troll. I
So,
the troll.
He said
It should be
it wasn't the first time. It wasn't the first time. It wasn't the first
Yeah.
time. And she sit
Regardless,
down
the
there
man,
just,
It wasn't the first time.
regardless, sometimes you just need a little
It
helping hand.
wasn't the first time it happened.
Sometimes, Mike, sometimes you just need a helping hand in the work. And
why
if
boy?
somebody come and give you a helping hand, I just recommend that you pay a bill on the way out.
Why
So
boy?
people,
So wait, Lion, would you encourage a
Pay a
next
bill on the way
man?
out.
no, listen. I is a real listener.
Yeah, me too.
I listen. If a woman is with a man that profits her and is a good relationship, and she finds that a guy profits her, I mean, remember, it's not I taking the licks, it's she, right? I might even know, but you don't put yourself with a next individual that don't profit you.
So
Because
it's all
if she has
about
to
so it's all
go,
about
what I'm
profit.
saying, if she has to go, Mike, you can't stop a woman.
We know
You
that.
there because you see you how you there, you know. You ain't there
What?
because you want.
What?
Any man with a woman is because the woman put him there. Right? So if she want to go, you can't stop her. There's the problem, fellas. Fellas are seeing a lot of violence when
I
women
totally
ready to
agree
leave
with
a
you there.
relationship
Totally agree with you.
and she ready to go, leave the woman, let her go from her. Please, and don't be strangling she and you want to kill she and everybody. Your time up. When you're paying rent and the landlord ready to evict you, your time up. I tell one of my fathers them that. I say when you're married, you're paying a rent. And when your marriage done, that is not yours again.
It's all right.
That is yours to destroy. Right? If she ready to go, go. So what I'm saying, if you're in a relationship and the man you have an ex-man or an ex-woman, pay a bill on the way out because it will assist me with my rent as well. Right? So chica,
And my stress.
you know,
It's really
you know
some of
what
my
I mean?
stress.
Well,
Let's pay a table
men
on the
need
way
to do
out.
the same thing. Men used to do the
Let's
same thing too.
Mike, I remember my grandmother listening. My grandmother telling me, and she about the easier. She said that had a little excess in the relationship now with grandpa, right? So I like the bacalal, so I here to hear the bacalal, the canca before we go, right? She say, when Janet, you don't handle Janet, let she know light bill at a pair, take something from she. You see, in reality, why you putting yourself with somebody who not benefiting you and who concern you? So all the people want to step 5-6 woman or 5-6 man, please let the man add to the value of all the relationships.
Hey, you're a millionaire when you're done.
When you walking out the house, just slide him the cable bill.
So guys, you're doing it nice today. Well done. Well done.
Yeah,
It's all about being
fair
real. It's all about being real.
It's a
Yes,
cable
she.
to pay. So when you eat the food, give the cable bill and say when you're going down the road, pay that for better boy.
So maybe the washerman was paying the washer bill for her then.
Yes.
Yeah. So that means you had the washerman, you had the TNTech man, you had the restaurant man, you had the postman, you had the milkman, you had the other man, and the other man. Well, by the time them done, them is millionaires. Yes? All right. Crystal says she weak. Oh, good. So Nali, why you love Granny?
Oh, I'm so city.
I got SPM, baby. I got SPM now. I fais petit temps, baby. I got SPM now. I got SPM, baby. I got SPM now. I got SPM, t'as I got SPM now. C'est genre de femme, mais l'argent bon dollar. Toujours à checker, n'est qu'à travailler dans l'état. T'as eu mes pouvoirs, t'as eu mes ça. Quatre roues motrices, vite des services de l'état. Adia, pas exigeant passé, yo pas souviré, depuis yo pas Prado. Dommage, ça yo pas laisser bouillir de l'eau. Si c'est pour manger, ou mettre j'ai compris mon resto. I got SPM, baby. I got SPM now. I fais petit temps, baby. I got SPM.
你個半尖，你個計個先慢嘅。
I got SPM now. Give me now. Give me now.
Yes.
Chérie, faut entendre. Let me see you. L'aime fait la chambre, moi fait lundi. De 7 à 19h, son jour.